How's it going, everybody? Nerdroc here, and welcome to another episode of The Long Dark. And here we are after the last episode. I slept right in this bed, and here we awaken, ready to start our new adventure today. And unfortunately, I basically forget how to play the game completely. Not completely, but I'm gonna... Quick reminder, you click to... you click to interact with things. You don't hit E or F. So, let's see. We need to eat, right? So let's eat a little bit. Food and drink. Eat some pork and beans. So how are you all doing? I am doing great. I'm finally recording earlier in the day. That's one of my personal goals. I always end up recording like at night. And I need to basically kind of fight to not be like super boring and tired. Basically, I need to put in all my energy to not be a boring Zoidberg. So, I'm trying to record earlier in the day, and nice, beautiful sunrise and/or sunset. Can never really tell. But yeah, let's check out this cabin and see if we can find some good stuff. I know there's like guns and stuff in this game, but I feel like we are. Let's drink that. We are just miles from having a gun. It feels like. I don't even know if I have an axe yet. Let's see. What do we got? I don't even remember. Tools. Got a can opener, a sewing kit. Yeah, we don't even have an axe. Peaches! Billions of peaches. Peaches for me. Bonus points if you know the name. Bonus points if you know the band that sang that song in the 90s. I think it was the 90s. It had to be the 90s. Billions of peaches. Peaches for free. Okay. Anything good here? A fire log. Yeah, we'll take that for sure. We've not yet been in a situation where I had to light a fire in the middle of the wilderness yet, but I have a feeling we will see that moment eventually. I'd really like to see some sort of optimizations in this game because I have a GTX 580, right? So it's an old video card, but it's not like... It should be enough to run this game. Like, I get these weird little mouse glitches when I'm in here. It's the only game that does it, so I know it's not... Ooh, soda.
That'll come in handy.
That'll come in handy. I love the male voice actor in this. Speaking of voice actors, unless I'm completely mistaken, I believe Jennifer Hale is going to be doing the female voice in this game. And no, I didn't look this up beforehand, but I know she's a very well-known voice actress. And I believe, man, I hope I'm not wrong, but I believe she did the voice in Mass Effect 3 of the female shepherd, if you will. Take that. Got some dog food. She's supposed to be pretty great, and if you hear her performance in Mass Effect, which I have, quite a bit superior to the male equivalent actually, and she won awards for that as well, and much deserving. Man, I hope this is all Jennifer Hale. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to edit out this whole part of the video. Okay, so I think we've gotten everything there is to get here, but let's see. I'm trying to remember. We came from like that direction, right? We walked across the water here, so let's maybe go this way. So part of the things I like about this game, or rather making YouTube videos out of this game, is it gives me a lot of time to talk about stuff. So it's almost as if this series is going to be kind of like, almost I don't want to say a vlog, because I don't have my face on it, but almost like an audio blog of sorts, intertwined with a Let's Play. I could edit out all the walking, but it's really not my style. Not in a game like this, where there's really, in all honesty, not much content anyway. It's more about the voyage. I mean, look at that. That is a beautiful sight to see. So I had some things on my mind lately I wanted to talk to you guys about. One of them is this whole smartphone thing going on with the bending iPhones and Android versus iOS and Apple. And first thing I want to say is how, really, if you take a step back, how absurd the fact that people are so passionate about it. Like, I understand wanting to be educated in the differences. But, ooh, let's see what's this. A quality winter coat. I believe we got that last time. Whoops. Clothing. Clothes. Yeah, we already have a winter coat, but an extra one ain't bad. Tinder plug. I think you start fires with that. I think I mentioned that last episode. Alright, good. We got some good stuff here. Anyways, if you take a step back for a moment, it's such a silly thing to get, like, all up in arms about, because you think about it, right? It's like, no, this 4-inch screen that you touch to interact with to access the internet is better than this 4-inch screen that you touch to access the internet. And it's just like, they're almost exactly the same. And of course, there are definitely differences, don't get me wrong. And everybody should figure out which they prefer and be an informed consumer and all that. But just like the passion that is coming out of these people, the passion's a great thing, of course. It's good to be passionate. But like, over a phone, like, I don't know. And this whole bending iPhone thing, like, I really can't think of anything more absurd than the bending iPhone thing. Like, oh, I just got this awesome new future piece of technology. Let me demonstrate to you how I can bend it in half. It's like, what? Like, since when is something being strong the only definition of its usefulness and quality? I mean, like, so Consumer Reports did an actual scientific study, right? So like the Samsung phones are around 120, 140 pounds to bend, and I guess the iPhone is 70 to 90, depending if you have the regular or the iPhone Plus. But like, let's think about this for a second, all right? Why are you bending your phone? Like, why? Like, I can't think of any situation where there'd be pressure on the middle of the phone pointing outwards and then pressure on the outsides of the phone pulling inwards. Like, when would that ever happen? So, like, the claim is that it happens in your pocket, right? So, like, when I have my iPhone 5, I'll be honest, there are times it's in my pocket. I'm like, man, that's kind of tight in there, you know? But, you know, I have mine in a case, so it's not a concern. But if you have your phone in your pocket and it feels a little tight, like, maybe this is not good for the phone, should you just leave it in there and say, this is a crappy phone, look what happened to it? I mean, like, you know, take care of your phone. It's a great piece of technology. Perhaps there's a slight weakness if you are pressing 70 pounds of pressure on your jeans onto your phone. Because, like, that's the scientific stat there. So it's just like, how are you even going to put that much pressure on your phone in your pocket? I don't know. But put your phone in a case, people. It's a $600 to $700 computer. Put it in a case. And if you don't, that's the risk you take. Yeah, it's just, I don't understand how you can measure the quality of a phone based on its ability to not bend. It's just craziness to me. So yeah, don't bend your phone, guys. And if for some reason you really want your phone to be able to not bend, to be able to just stand its, hold its shape from 70 pounds, then I guess go with the Samsung phone or one of the other ones. But yeah, the HTC is 70 pounds, just like the iPhone is, and I can't imagine ever putting that much force on my phone, or why anyone would even try to, is absolutely beyond me. If you see me stopping for a minute, it's to check my list of things to talk about. But yeah, that's my view on the iPhone thing. I almost want to start a channel called, like, Unboxing Stupidity or something like that, because I despise the guy that made that video, because I think it's just so absurd that he even did it. But yeah, I want to, like, buy products and just, like, try to break them and then be upset when they break, just because it doesn't make any sense to me why somebody would do that. Like, oh, look at this set of glasses I got. I wonder what'll happen if I hit it with a hammer. Oh god, these glasses are terrible. They broke from a hammer. You know? I kind of want to... I may end up doing that. We'll see. Maybe just a video or two. So yeah, we'll move on to something a little more gamer related. So I have this friend, an online friend in the Good Times community. His name is Shade, and he plays all these, like, 2D, like, super hard, sometimes roguelike. I believe most of them are roguelike games. And they're just like, I don't know, how can I put this? They're like real gamers games, you know? Like, it's really not about the presentation or anything. It's just the sheer challenge and working towards getting better to complete a goal. And, like, I've never even said this to him, but I've always admired that. You know, like, to me, that's like true gaming. Like, those games don't hold my interest very long. But basically, after seeing him having so much fun with them, I've kind of made it my own personal goal to kind of try to get into those kinds of games a little bit more, because it brings me back to, like, you know, being a kid, and it's like real old school, like, true core gaming, you know? It's not about, like, graphics. It's not about anything except just, you know, you lose, you scream, you throw your hands in the air, then you try again 100 more times, you know? That's just, like, that's the type of gaming I grew up with, and I feel like I've kind of lost touch with it a little bit. So I've been trying to get into these games, and the one I've really gotten into now is this game Risk of Rain, which many of you probably know about. It's awesome, guys. Like, it's so cool, and I'm terrible at it, I'm sure, but, like, last night I ended up playing some games with my brother. My brother's a bit older than me, and he's always, like, loved video games just like me. Not quite as obsessed in life wrapped up in him as I am, but he's always been a video game lover. So we sat down and started playing. We went to GameStop, picked up a second controller. And I couldn't get a freaking Xbone. I almost said Xbone. Xbone equals Xbox One when you're talking to me. I never call it Xbox One. So I couldn't get an Xbone controller that would fit into the computer. Now, I'm pretty sure I could just get a wire adapter, but I don't know. The guys at GameStop seemed doubtful of my ability to connect an Xbox One controller to the PC. So, yeah, that was a bummer. But, yeah, we went to GameStop, got a second controller, plugged them both in, and we were playing Risk of Rain for, like, a really long time. And, like, there's just something about those old 2D games, and there's something about the experience of sitting with somebody in the same room, mind you, just sitting in that room and playing video games, controller in hand. There's just something about that. And, you know, we were talking about how it almost feels like gaming might be losing that, you know? And I've never been a big supporter of Nintendo. I've always been an admirer of them. I've never been supportive because I really don't like the idea of proprietary content. Are we back to where we started? Because I recognize that bridge. Oh, that's scary. Let's go see. I'm not really a big fan of proprietary content. Like, I don't really like the idea that I have to buy this junky system. And I'm sorry that I'm calling it junky, but yes, the Nintendo systems are junky. They're junky, just like... you're just buying old technology for when you don't need it. Like, whatever's in your computer is... I can just about guarantee you a lot better than what's coming in a Nintendo system. So, I'm sorry to pass judgment on it, but just hardware-wise, yeah, I mean, like, they're made well, but they're junk. Like, they're old, out-of-date stuff that, like, I shouldn't be spending money on when I have a computer that does it already. So that's always been my issue with Nintendo, but you can't take away the quality of gaming and the fact that they've held on to this concept of people in a room playing video games together with Smash Brothers, and yes, we are definitely back to where we started. I can't even believe this game needs a compass. Do I have a compass? Because I'm going to feel like an idiot if I do. Yeah, no, there's no map yet. Okay, you can't blame me, guys. I want to go in there, but at the same time, I have no means of defending myself. So maybe we'll just stay along this rail again and see if we find anything else. See if we can make a right turn somewhere. This is why I'm hoping that my commentary will keep you guys entertained. Because this game is not quite as exciting as a game like Salt, where you constantly have pirates running at you and stuff. But this game has a different experience to offer. Anyway, so what was I talking about? Yeah, I've always admired Nintendo because they've held on to that. Like, you could sit in a room and play Super Smash Brothers with people, and you could sit in a room and play Mario Kart with people in the same room. You know, it's not just an internet thing. And it doesn't seem like other companies have really made it a priority to hold on to that. So it's nice to find something like Risk of Rain, and I'm sure there's a bunch of other two-player games that exist on the PC. So it was nice to experience that again. Oh, I'm losing calories fast, I think, because I'm hungry. This might not be good. I might need to make a fire. All right, let's try to do that fast. Although something tells me that the wind is going to prevent that. Chop down forest. See, I should be able to like light these on fire or something. All right, let's try to make a fire. Okay, awesome. Tinder plug. Let's try a newsprint roll. We have tons of matches, so yeah, go for it. We even have accelerant. I don't want to risk not starting the fire, so awesome. Start. Yes. And my fire starting skill increased to 51%. Alright, so we're just going to sit here for a little while and get warm. But yeah, for those of you out there that are like me, that have been playing video games a long time and have kind of gotten attached to this mouse and keyboard form of gaming, which of course I still feel is superior. It's my favorite form of gaming. But if you haven't sat down in a room with friends in a while, or family in my case, and just like played one of these old school games, try it out. You might be really surprised at how much you miss the experience. Like, invite some friends over, get a couple of controllers for your PC. Get a game like Sonic Racing is great. Get a game like this Risk of Rain apparently supports up to 4 people, which is what I've been told. So yeah, try it out. You might really surprise yourself with how enjoyable it really is. Let's eat some food. Yeah, it's really cold, and this fire seems to be doing nothing. Eat some of this. Oh man, my can opener is gonna break soon. I don't get it. I'm right next to the fire. Why am I freezing? Oh man. My condition's not dropping, but I don't seem to be improving. This is going to be terrible, but I think... I want to go that way, but I think we might have to... wait, that's where we came from. I think we might have to Or do we come from there? Oh boy, the condition's dropping. We're gonna have to go into that building that I'm really scared to go to. I don't know where to go though. Welcome to Nerd's No Sense of Direction series, where you watch Nerd walk in circles, get lost, and generally have no idea what he's doing. Hope you've enjoyed. See you next time. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, I never checked what time I started this at. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to get into that place. I'm going to start recording the minute I get inside of it, but I'm going to pause the recording so I can check how long we've been recording for, because I don't want to make a 45-minute episode of me babbling. So I'd rather make a 20-minute episode of me babbling. Bazing! All right, be right back, guys. All right, here we are back at the Hydro Dam. Got some cool background music going on. I don't know how long that's going to stay on for. Oh man, I'm really worried about going in here. My conditions dropped to 87%, so I don't really have much of a choice. But last time, if you guys didn't see the last episode, last time I got eaten by a wolf going in here. And it really surprised me, but that was a whole, you know, I've died once since then.
What have we here?
What have we here? I don't... Oh man, you see those mouse cheaters? I also don't think I have any kind of light. Let me see here. I guess it would be a tool. I have a flare. Well, let's... No, I have a storm lantern. Okay, equip that. Yeah, light it.
Cold to think.
The voice actor of this game, it's done very well, but it's such that, like, generic video game alpha male voice, like, you're too cold to think. I gotta get out of here. Like, I don't know why every male in a video game has to look that way. At least this time I'm smart enough to get my light turned on. And I think last time the dog came out of here, I'm guessing. And this time at least if it's... Ah! Oh god, there it is! Oh no, 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 no! Oh no! No, don't extinguish! Kick the dog! Kick the dog! Run, 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 run. No, 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 kick the dog again! Kick the dog again! Get off of me! Oh, I killed it. Why didn't I do that last time? I have no tools. Harvest the meat anyway. Oh boy, I am not doing well. Oh! Aww. I was doing so well. Well, I guess this series is going to consist of me dying a lot, guys, so... Hopefully you guys don't mind watching that happen over and over again. Well, let's see where we start this time. I'm probably going to end the episode here. It's nighttime. No, it's not nighttime. Where am I? Oh, we're in a different starting location. Okay. Well, so, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We should be just about approaching 20 minutes now. I can't believe that freaking dog got me again. I thought for sure I was going to get away. Ah, man. I guess I should have, like, bandaged right away instead of harvesting the dog meat. At least we know we can get out, though. I wish... Was it clicking or spacebar that saved me there? Well... Almost saved me there. I don't know. I'm going to read a bit more about the game before my next episode, but hope you guys enjoyed it. Go ahead and click that like button if so. If not, I hate you. Just kidding. And if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe, please. That's my new way of asking. Just going to remind you every time when I say it funny. That's why. I'm such a weirdo. Anyway, guys, see you next time. Peace.